Welcome to our Minecraft tutorial. This one here is a little bit beyond the basics. It's a great resource that I'm going to show you how to make here. To craft an enchantment table, and then using that enchantment table, I'm going to show you how to actually make it a lot better and then enchant stuff. So the first thing that I needed to do was, or part of it was, to collect a whole lot of sugar. I actually overestimated a lot on the sugar. You can see I've just been planting sugar all along here. Sugar can be planted on grass. Here, I'll show you. I'll plant some. You just take a piece of sugar and you can plant it along the side. As long as it's the side of water, you can plant it on grass or on sand. So I just needed to collect it pretty quickly, so I kind of went overboard and planted a whole lot, more than what I needed actually. The other thing that I needed, again, to enhance my enchantment table was a lot of beef, or leather, I'm sorry. So to make leather, I have this cow pasture, and I've been giving them wheat, as you see there, so that they make baby cows, and I have lots of leather that I can use. So you want to collect sugar and leather, and I'll show you why. I'm just going to collect one piece of leather here. Okay, I just got some leather. And again, I'll show you why in just 1 second. Okay, goodbye animals for now. It's always nice to have some beef too, but for this project we need leather, and I'm going to have to cut down. The sugar won't grow back if you cut it all the way to the ground. If you set just one, they'll grow up to be 3 tall. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go eventually and just cut all of that down, because I really don't need that much sugar. Alright, let's talk about the things you need. To make an enchantment table, what you need is some books. Well, you need a book. And to do one book, you need a piece of leather and, well, let's go back one step. We collected the sugar because 3 pieces of sugar will give us 3 pieces of paper. That's the miscalculation I made. I thought 3 pieces of sugar gave you 1 piece of paper, so I got 3 times the amount of paper that I actually needed. But that's fine. To make a book, you take 3 pieces of paper, 1 piece of leather, and that will give you a book. So we've got a bunch of books here. And what I did also was I made bookshelves. And to make a bookshelf, you get 3 books in the middle there, and then 3 wood planks on top and 3 wood planks on the bottom. You can mix and match, doesn't matter what type of wood. In this case, I just have a lot of oak trees nearby, and that will give you a bookshelf. Notice I have 31 bookshelves. I've been working at this for a while to get prepped so that we could actually do something, and I can show you what I'm going to do. Now, we do need 1 extra book outside of the bookshelves, and that is to make our enchantment table. To make an enchantment table, you need obsidian. This obsidian here, you can find it in villages sometimes, but another good place is if you ever find a lava pool that is sitting still. It's not flowing. If the lava is flowing, this won't work. But if you find a lava pool that's sitting still and you dump water on it, you will get obsidian. And you need to mine it using a diamond pickaxe. So you have to find some diamond first, make a diamond pickaxe, and then you can get some obsidian. That's what I did. I went down into a cave, dumped a whole bunch of water onto some lava, and I grabbed a bunch of obsidian while I was down there. Alright, so 1 book, 4 pieces of obsidian, and then 2 diamonds, and you will get yourself an enchantment table. You want to be careful when you're placing this. This is a very expensive item, so you want to have kind of a prepared spot for it. I have this huge open space that I have prepared for my enchantment table. I'm going to place my enchantment table right about the middle of the room. Right about probably there. Okay, so now I have an enchantment table. Doesn't really matter which direction you face, the book will follow you. That's not really that important anyway. Alright, now if you want to enchant an item, let's go create an item that's worthy of enchanting. We want to do, you want to enchant pretty good items. Oh, I've got 8. Oh, that's really good. What I'm going to do is I'm going to make a diamond chest plate. Is that a little excessive? Maybe at this point, that would be using all my diamonds. I might want to keep some diamonds for later. So instead, I'm going to make just a diamond sword. Takes a little bit less, but also a very good item. And I'm going to craft a bow, a new bow. Because again, when you enchant items, you want them to be at their full strength so that they'll last the longest amount possible. So now I have a couple of items I can enchant. Let's go enchant. Okay, right click on that and I place the item I want to enchant in here. When that happens, I get a list of different things that I can enchant. These characters don't really matter, it's just the number that's there. So I can give this a level 1 enchantment, a level 5 enchantment, or a level 1 enchantment. Every time you switch it, it switches the numbers. So if I want to give it a higher enchantment number, oh, that was a 6 right there. Just keep going until I get what I want. Alright, so 5, that's the highest. 6 is the highest I've been able to get. And oh, there's a 7. Look at that, pretty high enchantment number. That 7 means that it's more than likely going to be a better enchantment. It also uses 7 experience points. Notice I have 34 experience right now. I've been out killing stuff. So I have 34 experience. It will take 7 of my experience, and it'll give a pretty decent enchantment. Why not? We'll just go ahead and do that one. I got an unbreaking bow, level 1. Alright, so now I've got a bow that won't break. That's pretty cool. So I can switch that out for my other bow and I can use that. Yay. A nice enchantment for a bow is to get unlimited arrows with it. That would be really ideal. But for a level 7 enchantment, that's pretty good. Now let's say I want to make enchantments that are a little bit better than that. That's what all of the bookshelves are for. You might have been wondering, why did he make so many bookshelves? I'm going to place a bookshelf right here and right here. I'm going to place it 2 bookshelves high. You'll start to see those little letters kind of flowing from the bookshelves over to the enchantment table. Come on, letters. Okay, see that? It's powering up the enchantment table. And bookshelves that are within 2 spaces of the enchantment table. Oh no, no. That's a tragedy right there. Okay, at least I get my books back. But I made enough that this isn't going to be so bad. Now you can make enchantment or this library of bookshelves pretty big all around the enchantment table. That's why I made 30 of them, so that I could get a lot. I'm going to try and fill up this whole space. Now notice I have a room prepared that is 3 stories high, or 3 blocks high. I created 30 bookshelves to go all around the outside of this enchantment table. Now let's go and see what type of an enchantment I can get for my sword. Look at that. There's a level 30 enchantment. That's pretty incredible. There's another 30 enchantment. I don't have 30 right now experience, so I can't do a level 30 enchantment. But you can notice that the levels of enchantment are much higher. 14, 6, 30, 17. Alright, I'm consistently getting that 30 there, which is what I want when I'm going to enchant a diamond sword. So I'm probably going to go out and get a little bit more experience and then enchant this baby with the level 30 enchantment. That'd be pretty awesome. But you can enchant stuff, you can enchant a lot of different items. You can enchant all of your armor. My armor is kind of weak right now, so I wouldn't do that. I would make new armor and go enchant that. You can enchant armor, you can enchant bows, swords. You can also enchant some tools. Like I could enchant a pickaxe. You can see that. When you put it in there, it'll tell you if you can enchant it. I can enchant my axe if I wanted to, I guess. But if I try and put like wood in there, you can't enchant wood, so it won't let you. Alright. So that is the basics of enchanting. Again, the numbers that appear are the most important things. The numbers there. I'm going to put a level 30 enchantment on my diamond sword. So maybe I'll pause the recording, run out, get that little bit of extra experience, and then come back. And enchant that sword. Alright, welcome back. As you see, my experience is up. I went out and killed some wonderful creatures, including some cows. As you see, I've got some raw beef in there. But I was also able to kill some zombies and some spiders and some other things. Anyway, so I got my experience up to 30. So now I can enchant this diamond sword that I've never used. It has perfect thing. I'm going to enchant it with 30. We'll see what we got from it. An unbreaking 3. Unbreaking level 3. So hopefully that's pretty good. It cost me all of my experience. Never had an unbreaking level 3 before. I'm going to have to look up and see what that does. But that's how you use, so I've got 2 unbreaking. I've got an unbreaking 1 and an unbreaking 3. I imagine it just means that that sword's going to last me a very, very, very long time. Which is too bad, because you can get all sorts of really cool enchantments where actually like knocks back enemies, or fire attack, or anyway. Like with the bow you can get unlimited arrows. Anyway, there's some neat things you can get. One more hint about when you're enchanting items here. You can see I've been using my bow a little bit out at night, and it is breaking down. It's not completely unbreakable. Let's see. Okay. Well, that's kind of a bad example. There, I'll use my helmet. When you're repairing items, like I've got my helmet here that's a little bit injured, and I've got this one here, and I can repair them and kind of help it to be a little bit stronger and put what was left of this helmet into this one. Don't do that with magically enhanced items, because you'll lose the enchantment on them. You can't constantly repair a magic item and have it last forever. That's not going to work. Also, you'll notice the shimmer that you get with the magic item, so it looks a little bit different. So I think that's everything about building an enchantment table, using an enchantment table, and then building your library to basically make this an even stronger enchantment table. So again, just put it in there and you'll be able to see all the different enchantment levels. Like 30. 30 is the highest this will go at this point. And hopefully that tutorial has been helpful for you. Have a wonderful day.